Welcome back to the Yap and Sip podcast
with Ren
and Kay, where we have
no filters
and no apologies.
Hey, babes.
We're back. What are we drinking today?
A little bit of Scotch and Coke, darling. A little bit of Scotch and Coke.
Scotch and Coke.
Oh, it's a good one.
It's quite hefty.
My sister drinks bourbon, but I'm a Scotch gal.
Oh.
Actually, she's full vodka now. She just left yesterday.
Yeah, you're a bit of an alky. This whole alcohol thing's quite new to me.
I know.
Not drinking the alcohol, but
that's
just like having it in your house, because normally I would just have a drink if I'm going out somewhere.
Yeah.
But to have alcohol in your house and just have it on a random Wednesday night.
I love a cheeky drink. It's growing up. I think it's all about growing up, you know? We just got yeah.
It's like a maturity thing?
Yeah. I think like cooking dinner, drinking a wine.
Oh, yeah. We're getting there.
Having a chat, drinking a scotch. Don't worry, guys. I'm teaching her slowly. She's new to the world.
Yeah, we're getting there.
You'll learn about all of that.
All right, let's get straight into it.
Yeah. So we actually, we have, there's an elephant in the room. So
there's a pretty big elephant in the room.
Something has gone down. People are asking questions. We've got
It's kind of blowing up since we launched the potty or started launching the clips. We have both received messages, videos, Snapchats, phone calls about an issue. And I was hoping that we wouldn't have to be so serious so soon and address things. And I just think it's sad that I've been portrayed in a way that's not me.
People are definitely confused, interested.
And I just think we just need to come out and make it public so that everyone can stop tiptoeing around.
Tiptoeing?
With intention.
Yeah, at least people know it's not scripted.
Excuse the pun.
Yeah, but would you like to address this matter, Kay? I'll leave it up to you. Here you go, guys.
I am fully aware that there may have been an extra person. Okay, look, I got hot. I took my blanket off and my frickin' Tootsie was out. Okay, we know it was out. I saw it.
Why didn't you want it out?
Well, I had a soldier down. I lost a soldier in a battle over Christmas. He finally fell to his death.
AKA, she lost her toenail.
I lost my toenail, okay. And I am aware that I got hot at one point in the potty and the blanket came off and the toe slipped out.
She had it out, and then we've put some videos on and her foot is clearly there, and then the next time you put it on, we knew.
I was like, look, let's just not make a thing out of it. It's just a fucking toe.
Yeah, no. And then you decided to blur it out in the next one, and people
we posted another one and I blurred it out, but I made it an obvious blur so that it was a joke. But people didn't understand. So I get a phone call. This was my experience. I had messages like, all I can see is your fucking toe.
Bonnie watches, she just goes, Kayla's foot's out.
She messages me, hun, your toes. I'm like, I know, Bonnie. So I get a phone call from my very near and dearest Kylie, and she can't breathe. She is in hysterics. And I'm going, what's going on? What have I missed? And she's like, I can't. And I'm like, we've just released one clip. We can't be that funny. Like, come on. And she's like, I was just watching it. And then I said to my husband, I don't know if I should say something because she might get offended. But then, like, it's Kayla. She would know. And, like, she would appreciate the, like, feedback. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? And I hadn't clicked on. And she's like, your fucking toes hanging out. And I'm like, I fucking know. And then she calls me the next day and she's like, you fucking posted again and blurred the toes. But then your friend that Snapchatted you, that was...
I got a huge Snapchat. My girlfriend's like, I don't know if you know or not, but her toe was out. And mind you, she is losing her shit. Like, she's laughing her guts out. She's like, she doesn't have her toes there clear as day in the first one. And then she's blurted out clear as day. I'm not sure if she noticed or not. She was wigging out.
Yeah,
Anyway.
and I think she thought that we assumed the first video was blurred out because I'm sure Ren sent me the Snapchat and I think she said something like, I don't think you know, but the first one's not blurred out and then you've blurred the second one out, but everyone's already seen your toes.
Yeah, everyone's seen it.
And I just would like to defend myself because I get a lot of comments on my feet and my toes all the time because they're really nice. And I think it's hard to find nice feet and nice toes. And I've just got a fresh potty. So I just really want to make this really clear to everyone that I just think that, you know, oh my God, I've got cramp. Oh no. That, you know, I've lost a soldier.
But she had, look at them, they're fresh now.
You know, like.
But you don't have a lost one now. You look at them all.
It's a stubby, but like.
You get some good money for those bad boys. Look at them.
Don't you worry about that.
Girl, you better.
Let's not get into
I very clearly have socks on now because I don't know if these look white to you guys, but just in case, I'm super conscious. I'm not fucking around with that.
Like, I'm not going to sit here like.
Yeah, she was very worried the whole thing, and then at the end she's like, oh, fuck, my foot's out.
So yes, for everyone that was having a laugh, we wanted you guys to have a laugh. And although there was a moment of like, oh, this is embarrassing, it became a huge thing. And like, excuse me.
Cute.
And I just think it's funny that so many people like just thought it was hilarious and there was just a huge joke behind it. So
yeah,
secrets out. We know that the Tootsies were out. We know that there was also a soldier down.
Secret life of Kay's feet. Kay's toes. You know. But they look beautiful now. She had them done today.
Yeah, we're back to normal and I'll keep them covered. Otherwise, I'll have to charge you. So now that that's out of the way, we can move on to today's episode.
Episode 2
of the podcast.
So exciting. Thanks to everyone, by the way. We had some pretty cool feedback from our first ep.
Yeah, I think it was.
I don't think I really wasn't. I don't know what I was expecting, but.
And I think
absolutely,
I have not really watched it back or tried not to listen because obviously through editing, I've heard it a lot and seen it a lot. But I'm like my worst critic of like, it's not good enough. We need to change this. We need to change that. And like, I just have this immediate thought process of we need to be a professional, but we don't need to be. We just need to put our real raw content out there and.
Yeah, as long as we're authentic.
People are loving it and already asking when the second episode's coming.
So here it is, bitches.
So, you know, we need to get our A into B. And film for you guys.
Yay. First of all, you've got a little cheeky snack. I can see over there.
Yes. So I want to start bringing Kiwi snacks in for Ren to try. This is not what I wanted to bring. I was looking for something else, but I couldn't find it. If you're from New Zealand, you would know. Unpopular opinion, they're not my favourite. They are not my favourite, but I'm going to give Ren one and we're just going to have a quick little cheeky treat and we'll see if you like it.
I love
these are Mellow Puffs, made in New Zealand, loved in New Zealand, and they're a brilliant brand, Griffin. So let's crack in.
I absolutely love food. Anyone who knows me knows that food is the way to my heart. These remind me of, I wonder how loud that is. These remind me of, I'm going to explain them because people who are listening without the video are going to be like not knowing. But they're biscuit topped with marshmallow coated in chocolate. Now, these remind me, I don't know if you've seen a Royale here.
No.
A biscuit. It's called a Royale. Now, it is like these, but there is a layer of jam. I'm 90% sure. Anyway.
Oh, no.
Are you going to have one with me?
These are biscuit on the bottom, puff, marshmallow on the top, covered in chocolate. However, if you grew up a true 90s New Zealand kid, you cannot eat this, and you guys will know, until you smash it on your head.
Fuck off.
I'm being dead set serious.
Are we going to cheers it first?
Yep, cheers. You have to smash it on your head until it squishes, and then you can eat it.
I mean, what if I have chocolate on my head for the rest of it? You tell me, right? Okay. Right,
ready?
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Steady, go. Oh, it smashed. My whole makeup is on that.
Just like that? Or
normally they're quite hard because in New Zealand it's cold and it normally hurts. You've got a round circle on your head. And then you eat it.
Oh yeah.
They're normally a little bit chilled. It's just so warm in Australia.
Yeah, I rate that.
Yeah.
It's like a Royale. The only difference is there's a lot of jam. Now, so funny. Kay's never had a wagon wheel. So I don't know. This is going to be interesting because Kay's not had a lot of things that I've had. I mean, I've obviously clearly not had a lot of things that she's had. But this is like almost close to like you would die for a wagon wheel.
Would I?
I rate them.
Do ya?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, like I said, they're a fave in New Zealand, but they're not one of my faves. But I was like, let's start you off with a cheeky little Kiwi snack.
Can we try that every ep? You just bring like a New Zealand snack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
I wanted to bring my favourite biscuits, which are macaroons. They're coconut, so I'll find those.
Macaroons. I know what a macaroon is. Like a macaroon, like
No.
egg white macaroon. Oh.
No.
Okay.
See, that's the Aussie in her. Poor thing.
Yeah.
No, honey. But
Okay.
yeah, I'll bring you one. So it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's heaps of Kiwi stuff to try.
Love that. We can do that every yeah, just do that every ep. Just bring me.
Oh, you just want a little cheeky treat?
Yeah, just like a cheeky snack. Just a
Okay.
cheeky snack because I would
Cheeky
love
little
that.
snack. Okay.
Your brows are fucking great, by the way.
My brows? Thank you.
They are great. I think you nail them on every single day.
Really?
Yeah, every single day you nail those eyebrows.
It's definitely something I take pride in. And it's probably the only thing where if someone gives me a compliment, I'll agree. Because I just take a lot of pride in them.
like that,
And I
yeah.
get a lot of compliments on them. Men, women. And I
Love
love
that.
it when a man appreciates them.
Mine are fake. Well, they're tattooed.
It's not the only thing fake about you.
well,
Identity, brows, whatever.
yeah, they're tattooed on, but I don't have hair on my arch. And because when I was younger, I obviously was tweezing them, but I grew them out for like 8 months, and I was like, because the waxing joint like fucked them up or something, and I grew them out, and they were so puffy, like really fluffy, right, like that. And then I went to this little place in a shopping centre down in SA, and she like they were thin.
Yep.
There was nothing, and they were destroyed for the rest of my life. And they never went back to normal.
I always had thin brows, and then I studied beauty and I grew them out. And like they were really thin and shit, and I just kept growing them out. And then I was kind of in the brow industry for a hot minute. I worked for a brow company like down in Sephora. And then I've just really, I love my brows. So I really appreciate the compliment.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Absolutely welcome. All right. We're going to go into a little discussion about something that I'm not at the moment. It's not even in my brain cells, about dating. Because
here we go.
Kay's little dating stories are quite fun, interesting, weird. I don't know, but it's just so everyone is very aware I'm not in the dating world.
Yeah, so Ren has just come out of a relationship, so dating and apps and all of that type of stuff is not something that she's doing / wants to be doing.
It's very apparently the dating world is wild at the moment, and I would have no idea. To think about dating makes me fucking cringe. But I would love to know. We've got lots of little.
The first thing I'll say is I think that dating is non-existent. I don't think it exists right now. Now, I'm not a pro dater, and I have been someone who's been in relationships my whole life. So I've never actually been on a date or dated a guy and then moved through those phases of a relationship. It's always just been like love at first sight. Let's just move in together and like be together forever.
You're a jump in it kind of gal though, aren't you?
Yeah. So I've been single now for, well, it'll be 12 months in probably May, June-ish. So coming up to a year, and I reckon this is the longest I've ever been single in my life.
Wow.
So
Good though. Good time to grow and learn, but
it's
do you
very
feel like
different.
Yeah.
And I think, yes, I'm nearly 30. I'm 30.
I am so twitchy. Like, I don't know if you can
My
notice.
hands are shaking.
I'm
I don't know if I have anxiety, if I'm nervous.
not nervous, but I'm freaking agitated. Oh wow. Okay. What
But look at
did you
this.
have a V?
That's
before
why I've
we
been having.
started?
That's why I've been holding it like it's precious cargo because I'm like this. It's just.
She's fucking. She drank 4 Red Bulls or.
Oh, sorry, toes are out, guys. Disclaimer, warning.
Warning. Trigger warning.
Don't look.
Trigger warning.
No, they look good now.
Yeah, they look fabulous now. Now I would have those.
that.
I'd have those
Oof.
suckers out. I feel like I always sit a certain way, but I'm fucking chilling because
I just don't want to look bald on one side.
I don't want to look chubby.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah. Sorry, my
So-
bad. Oh god.
Like I was single like 19, 20-ish. But that was like clubbing, going out stuff. There was still no dating. Like I wasn't dating. I was just seeing men casually.
Yeah.
So now it's like you're nearly 30, you're single for the first time, basically
and
in
you
your
did
life.
have a girlfriend as well. We forgot. You had a girlfriend too. So you're with men majority of your life, and then you had a girlfriend.
Yeah, I was engaged to a woman. Yes,
Yep,
okay.
that's part of it.
We're going right there.
Well, it's part, isn't it?
Oh, 100%.
It's
but
part
it's
of your dating life, though.
yes.
It's not part of another situation. It's part of those dating stories, though. We're not jumping into that, but we are jumping into them.
Yeah, we need 3 episodes for the length of that conversation.
Yeah, that'd be
But if you guys want to hear it, let us know and
That'd be
we'll
juicy.
unpack that.
Yeah.
So anyway, yep, single for the first time and also a single mum. Now, I look at single mums and I just, you see the TikToks of men saying like, you've got to be so strong or whatever to date a single mum because they're only available for 1.5 hours on a Tuesday. And I think like that's true, but I think I'm extremely lucky that I have week on, week off. So I have the time.
You have an unreal co-parenting sitch.
I do.
Like
And
I
I'm
know
very
a lot
grateful for it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that co-parent. I'm so sorry. I'm so agitated. I know a lot of people that co-parent. I've. It's usually a fucking
It's unheard
nightmare.
of.
It's a nightmare.
And honestly,
you-
it's so common for the dad to fuck off.
yeah.
For the dad to just have a weekend here or there.
Yeah, but just to be difficult. Some people are just difficult, but I feel like
And constant moaning
yours is
arguments.
like- yeah, you
Arguing on who's
blessed.
paying. Yeah, that's
So
also
blessed.
another conversation is
Yeah.
co-parenting relationships. But yes, I'm super lucky in the sense of I'm not a full-time mum that I've got to juggle all of these kids plus a job plus a life and then have to worry about time for dating.
Yeah.
So I have the time for dating, but is dating available to me? Nah. And I'm just going to put it out there and say like I've been on and off dating apps for nearly a year.
Yeah. Yeah, you go through a motion of like you're on it and then you delete it. and
Yeah,
you're
my
like,
biggest one was over Christmas where I was like, I'm going into the new year and I'm not going to because my husband's not on a dating app.
nope,
He's not.
it's not.
So get off it because it makes you feel like shit.
Yeah.
But there's a huge difference between men that you can casually see and and dating. Because
Yeah.
there's plenty of men that you can casually see.
Yeah.
Whether it's a once off, whether it's
So do you feel like dating, so you're casually seeing whoever, but dating to you, do you feel like that's seeing someone and seeing where it goes if it leads into something bigger, or so the difference between dating someone to see where it goes, seeing someone's like casually fucking?
so I've seen quite a few videos and I'm thinking of one but I can't like actually think of it.
Yeah.
And it's where people have spoken about what's the difference between dating and seeing someone, and so many people have much different perspectives on what dating means.
Yeah.
So just so that you guys are aware, my take on it is that dating is when you intentionally are going outside of your house to do activities with someone else
Yeah.
to, in hopes, progress. And it doesn't have to be quickly, but to progress into something that then becomes a relationship.
Yeah.
For me, that's what dating is.
Yeah.
So my ideal date would be, leaving the house, doing an activity, doing something fun,
Yeah.
and talking and getting to know that person and not necessarily having a sleepover or doing sexual activities.
Mm-hmm.
But it needs to be clear before that happens that that's what that person wants, because I've been in a situation where I've gone outside of the house and done activities with someone, but we were not dating whatsoever. You know, we were doing
Yeah.
hanky-panky and doing all of that, but we were also just real chill and like we could go do fun stuff, but we were not dating. There was no intention
Is that who I'm thinking
for
of?
us to,
And
little ratty, little rats.
Oh no! Oh no! I wasn't thinking of that. I
Yeah,
was thinking
nicknames.
of Conrad, Dildo Conrad.
Oh, dildo.
Yeah.
Oh no, see that was
Dildo.
dating.
Dildo, I
And
feel
then he
like was
ghosted
dating
me.
because I was away and she called me and she's like, I'm going on a date. And I was like, okay. And
Yeah,
and you
no,
did.
That
And then
was,
it
I
was,
think that was dating for intention, but I'm
Dating
talking
for
about rats.
intention?
Ratty.
oh,
We were able to go
okay.
outside and do
Oh,
fun
yeah.
stuff, but there was no intention of dating, and we had that conversation, and we were both no feelings, and no feelings ever came from it.
Ratatouille. Well, yeah, and that's it. And I think yeah.
So yeah, my idea
Yeah.
of dating is when you're intentionally seeing someone and it's not just based on having sex in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And dating is to be intentional in seeing where something goes.
Yeah.
With the idea in mind that you hopefully get along and a relationship comes from it.
Yeah.
Whereas seeing someone is just you just fucking. You
Yeah.
just see them here and there, you just hit them up.
Right.
You're not going public, you're not going outside.
Just that fucking 5 minutes of conversation makes me exhausted. I never want to do that ever. Like
To say I'm exhausted is an understatement, and I'm just so over it.
Yeah.
And it's hard because I'm stuck between a place of
But why is it? You know, I just don't understand, and I only legitimately know this from you the last fucking however long. Like, why go in and you make an effort and you're like, oh, quick dinner, I'll do this, and they make an effort, and then Bob's your freaking uncle. See you later, sayonara, bye Felicia, gone. Like, where'd you go, bro? Where'd you go, bro? Because what the F? What the freaking F?
you good, babe?
Yeah,
Who
just-
hurt you? Whoa.
I mean, no one's hurt
what-
me, but I was having the conversation
Yes.
today about fucking get out of the bare minimum. Like, I just don't understand, like, in your perspective, like, I obviously know you, I don't know these
Yep.
people, but like, you can't cook, you can't do all this thing and like make an effort and then all of a sudden never ever text
Yeah.
you again.
So-
what is with that?
Yeah, in context, like I said, I've been on and off dating apps for nearly a year, and in that time I have casually seen people like for no intention of dating being together. And I've probably intentionally dated where there's a conversation that you're both looking for something. Probably 4 or 5 men off the top of my head.
Wow, I think I looked really angry just then. I was sort of in a daze. Anyway, you keep going.
And every single one of those men have ghosted me.
Yeah, what the flip?
And you kind of sit back and go, am I the problem?
No.
But I think to myself, if I really unleashed and became myself, then maybe you might be like, oh, red flag because I can't handle the energy or you're too much for me. But I don't give everything to someone. Like, I'm still chill. I'm still myself.
Except for me.
Except when I come on this podcast and I go, crazy,
Except when
crazy.
she says
Oh,
it. She
I'm
goes,
so crazy. But yeah, and that's a situation where I've seen them multiple times, gone on multiple dates, stayed over at each other's houses. Some I never even slept with.
Yeah.
And it's just a random Tuesday. You're having a conversation about what's for lunch. They don't reply, and then I never hear from them again.
That's wild. You know what? Who hurt them?
What's your fucking problem, bro?
Hurt you.
And like the first few people, I was sad. I couldn't understand why. I wanted closure. I wanted to know. So I was messaging like, if you don't want this, like it's all good. I
Yeah.
would still get nothing back. The most recent one, like dildo, for example,
Fucking
I
dildo.
just never replied again because I was like, what's the point? I've held the conversation. You can pick up the phone and call me, text me, you can say something.
Yeah.
But we're in the middle of a conversation. You've just told me what you've cooked for dinner and I never hear from you again.
You're like, hey, babes, what's for lunch? Gotta call, gotta go.
See ya.
Like, what?
They don't even call. They just gotta go.
Yeah, gotta go. You know? Like,
And then they think coming back months later and viewing my TikTok profile
we see you.
or staying on my Instagram and watching my stories
Yeah.
or texting me.
And then just going, hey, babe,
Come
miss you.
over.
Oh, I miss you. Fucking, what's his face? Samoan.
Samoan? Samoan fucking did it too.
Yeah.
That was really different though.
See,
That
I live
was-
vicariously. I live vicariously through Kate. I mean, forever,
And
but-
only through nicknames. So if I said anyone's real name, she'd have no idea. But I do the same with Ren's friends. Like Ren has a lot of friends back in Canberra, Adelaide, wherever she's from.
Nicknames.
Sydney. And she'll be like, yeah, no, like I was speaking to Sarah today. And I'm like, and she'll be like, you know, ding dong ditch. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
yeah.
So Samoa did it, but that was so like pen pal vibes.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking pen pal. Show some action
We don't
show
want
up.
pen pals.
or ship out.
Yeah. Catch
So
up.
I just feel like dating's non-existent, and I keep seeing things. Obviously, I don't have the experience throughout my life of like dating now to dating back then, because this is kind of the first time I've ever done it.
Yeah.
And there's so many factors, your age, you've got kids. And the biggest one that I'm seeing at the moment, and I'm really starting to believe it, is that social media has ruined romance.
Oh, don't even get me started.
No one needs to put in effort. No one needs to show up because it's all seen on social media. They think a view of the story and a click of the love heart and a like on a post is enough. There's a million other people in their DMs showing up and having a look.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? I can see you wandering your
I'm
eyes.
just-
Is there something on me?
No.
Is what's wrong? Have I got heat rash? Because I feel hot.
No, I'm really no.
Because your eyes wandered, and I'm like,
just
is there
like-
something?
There's like, I don't know what it is. I had like I'm fucking exhausted, right? But like
I'm
all
so
of a sudden,
exhausted.
I'm like tweaking. I hope no one thinks I'm on drugs because I'm not. But I'm like, I can't get fucking comfy. And like this thing's fucking heavy. And I know we spoke about it last time and we haven't done anything to get stands because we're fucking useless. No, we're busy.
No,
Like,
we are busy. But
We
we've
are
taken
busy.
the off.
Yeah, we took the
and we
I
just
don't-
thought we'd hold.
And I'm not sure how I fucking feel about
And
it.
I've just decided
I'm
I'm going to
just like-
sit here in my sweat and not be comfortable because you don't want to see my soldiers. And it's fine. I get it. I'm not offended.
But tell us if you do, actually. I'd like to hear that when we post this. If you're just like, yeah, show us your fucking feet, bitch. We love it. You know.
I mean, if you want to get into feet fetishes.
But yeah, I'm uncomfortable. I mean, not uncomfortable, but like, I'm just like I'm like this, and then my hand gets heavy and I'm swapping and I feel like I look like a crackhead. You know.
Did you get it off your chest?
Yeah, keep going.
Do you feel better?
Yeah, I feel better.
Okay, that's good.
Kind of.
That's so good.
Yeah, I got a sore bones.
You got sore bones?
Sore bones.
That old bones.
Old bones.
Just like Cardi B. Cardi B's got.
My darling, we won't get into that because we'll fucking all go into like emotional breakdowns. My baby. Anyway, yeah. So dating's a shit show.
Yeah, and I think social media's ruined it.
Yeah.
And coming off that, and I would love to hear if there's anyone on here that's relating to this, anyone that watches or listens to this.
surely. Oh,
Because if I'm not on why are we calling them dating apps? Because they're not. We're on there to find DICK and PUSSY. It's not it for.
Oh yeah. Oh, I just felt that in my own head. Okay then.
It's okay, we'll get there.
We'll get it.
It's okay, it's education.
Educational.
It's educational.
Okay, so they're not dating apps. So you would call them like,
Fuck apps.
yeah, like let's sleep together apps.
Wait,
Oh,
so
are
I've
we
got
creating
two
a new
things
app?
to say. I've got two things to say, and I don't want to forget them. The first one is, why are you going on a dating app saying that you're looking for something long term?
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at again? Because you're doing it again.
I'm just looking
Just
at you,
like this.
hun. I just am. I'm
so-
tweaky. There's nothing. I
Okay.
promise. There's nothing. It's just. I'm just a tweaky. I'm a tweaky gal.
He's a tweaky girl. Yeah. So why are you going on dating apps putting it on your profile that you want something long term, but then having a conversation as soon as you match, like, what are you looking for? Can I take you out? I don't fuck on the first date. You're going
Lol.
around that, but then you're not, like, that's not what you're doing. And then the people I have had conversations with, like, oh, I'm just not ready. And I know, like, I have a guy best friend, and he will say to me, it's because there's other people, it's because there's other girls, like, it's just because they're not into you. So they just want to say, like, oh, I'm just not ready for a relationship. But, like, why are you doing it? Because you're wasting people's time?
Yeah.
That's the first thing I want to say.
maybe trouble.
The second thing I want to say, I can't remember.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I can't remember.
All right. What about this? Because I'm asking the questions because I'm not a data gal. So how do you feel?
Oh,
mean,
I remembered.
Go.
I'm so sorry.
I did that
The
on purpose
second
just
thing
to get it out of
is,
your brain.
if I'm not on it, or if we're not on a dating app, where am I meeting the people that want to take me out on a date?
No idea.
You know, you think about your workplace, people coming in and out of work, bumping into people. I don't have my type of people in my workspace or in my environment that I'm going to see. I don't see anyone at the supermarket.
We've just started the gym.
We have
find some of
still
that.
not gone to the gym for the first time.
We don't
but-
tell them that.
Okay, yep, my husband could be at the gym, but also
Takes care of his body, you know.
we're on these apps so that we can find people to talk to and then move forward from there. Because, like, I've never walked past someone, bumped into someone, gone to a bar and had someone be like, hey, like, what's your name?
I don't know.
And
if
then we
I'm
sit there
on.
going, oh my God, he's so creepy. He's fucking hitting on me. And then we complain about it. Like, it's never happened to me, but that's what women do.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, where do we meet people to date?
I feel like, first of all, you have to probably venture out and actually be out in the world to be able to meet these people. But I've always, for me, I feel like, and I probably tell majority of the people this, but you just got to let it come to you. Like, you've got to stop.
I know.
I feel like you've got to stop you've got to love your damn self before letting anyone else love you. And I think once you find you and once you find who you truly are and are okay with that, being you and being with you, then someone will find you. Like, it'll come to you. Just let it. The more we look and the more we search, the less it's going to happen.
Yeah, and
I think anyway. I don't really know if that works or not, but.
Yeah, and I have a best friend like that I went through high school and everything with. And the first thing she said when I became single was like, holy fuck, you're not leaving your house. You're not talking to anyone because you're just going to end up in a relationship straight away because it's what I do. I just attract it. And she's
You
like,
just love bomb.
I love a girl. I was born to be a fucking wife.
That's the only reason I've kept her.
And
She
so
love bomb
she-
the shit out of me, but whatever.
And I trapped you and here we are.
Here we are. Stuck.
And she's like, you need to be single, you need to enjoy it. And I hear her. Like, I do. This is
Oh,
the first time that I can find out who I am and what I want and all of those things. But it's so hard just always feeling like I'm missing something. And I'm torn between like, I want to intentionally date and then like, let's forget about it, not think about it. It'll happen however it happens, wherever it happens, with whoever it happens. And I'm just torn between it. So now I'm just in a space where, I'm on dating apps and I'm doing my own thing and I'm meeting with people. And if someone wants to intentionally date, I'll date. If they don't, then we don't. And I
feel like you've got
chilling.
better with the whole like, if you get ghosted, you don't go into a mental breakdown and cry now. I feel like you learn.
I've come a long way.
Yeah, I feel like
dildo pissed me off.
Yeah, like I think someone was like your trigger point, and it was like
a trigger.
and you were just like, oh, this motherfucker, you wanted to like break in and smash
He
stuff.
was
But-
holding me on with a thread, but
Yeah.
providing no action.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't seeing him, but he was able to be there every day, and I was just holding on to.
And then dildo happened, and you were like, whatever. You know, I mean, you were
Yeah.
like,
I
but
was
you
super angry. We had seen each
Him.
other probably like, I don't know, 10 times over the course of how many weeks.
Yeah.
And it was genuine and there was intention.
yeah.
But yeah, I decided not to reply.
You're holding your mic so cutely.
Am I?
Yeah.
Because I feel like
I'm like this, and I feel like also criticizing like how we do things. No. I hope that I'm like talking as loud. I've always been loud. For everyone who knows me, I'm loud. I could talk underwater. Mozzies.
I swear to God, if he bites me again.
They gave her cankles earlier. I'm loud and I talk a lot, and I'm like, I've just been me my whole life. And then I met her, and she's like,
I've always been the loud one. I was bullied in primary school. I was bullied in high school. I'm always the one that just don't look at me in a serious situation because I'm getting us all in trouble. We're all going to the principal's office because my laugh is up here.
That was always me. Anyway, then I met her, and then I was listening to our first ep, and I'm like this. You're like, what's up? you know. And so
Yeah.
I'm trying to match her.
I'm like boisterous.
loud. I'm just like chilling, and you're
I just
like,
need to chill out, you know. Like I just need to chill out and have a scotch. Wink, wink,
Yeah.
nudge, nudge.
I'm just like,
Hint, hint.
You know, oh.
For the drink.
And so I'm hoping that I'm matching her vibe. By the way, guys. Oh, that's going to be on there
Yep, and it's
for all your future husbands to see.
we're taking applications.
Mm.
But
So
we
how-
come as a peer. Not the way that you would like it to be a peer, but we come as a peer.
Yeah. I don't know if we're just like, we'll just run with the dating thing. So, what about like being? Do you like? Because how long were you with baby's dad?
I was with my kid's dad for just shy of 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
From the age of 21 to, what's that, 26, 27?
No idea.
Yeah.
I think we've got like different baby stories because I was so young. It's like 15 when I had Bon. 15, baby. I do not advise anyone at home to do that.
Discretion.
Yeah, trigger warning. I don't know.
I don't know what I was just going to say.
What
but
was that? That's what you just did.
I just stuttered because I got really nervous.
I think, yeah, having Bonnie it was different. I was having a conversation with someone the other day and they're like, fuck, like, how was that? I'm like, thinking back, I'm like, because I have the box, you know, the memory box.
Yeah.
I have my pregnancy tests in there. And me and my sister were looking.
Can I just say, I think that's so cool that you have that because especially being so young, there was no cameras, there was no phones, there was no social media. No. So to be able to be where we are and your age now and having a daughter that's turning 18 and you have things like photos, you have things...
her ultrasound is on a VCR.
Yeah, that's crazy.
As old as hell. Yeah.
That's so crazy. I think that's amazing that you have those things.
And like every diary, like I have like a hospital book and a pregnancy diary and I have written everything. Like everything from...
See, I didn't write and do baby books and now I can't remember most of my daughter when she was like a baby.
I wish I had... I showed you, didn't I? The video, the book.
Yeah.
It was just different back then. And I was saying because I'd found the pregnancy tests and my sister's like, we sat on the end of my bed and did them. And I just cried. She's like, you just cried. And I don't remember it ever being like, well, I'm not doing this. Like, fuck. I just like sold. I was just like, well,
we're pregnant now.
Here we are.
We're dropping out of high school and pushing a baby out of my 15-year-old vagina.
I stayed in high school until I was 37 weeks or something. I was a huge mama. I have my year 10 school photos.
And did everyone, like,
Yeah.
all the students and even the teachers just think that it was wild that there was a
Sweet as.
15-year-old pregnant at your school?
Yeah, but I had so much support. Back then, there wasn't teen pregnancies. So there was a
course
few
not.
after everyone copied me. But
Bryn did it. I want to do it too.
yeah, but no, I had so much support. Like all my teachers were sick. All my friends loved it. Like it was just their baby. You know, I had like all this. It was just so. I had such an incredible experience, and I don't think any teen mum would get that anymore. I don't think it would be a thing.
I mean,
But-
it's so common these days.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, I don't know what it's like, you know, in our local schools
Yeah.
and how many people are getting pregnant, but I think having a baby young is quite common and maybe it is for my culture as well.
young,
in New
like
Zealand.
14, 15 young.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, wow.
And it's because their mum did it and it's because their mum's mum did it and it's just because there's no structure and yeah, you're probably from like a low income family and just all of those things and you just get pregnant and have a baby.
Yeah, I was so lucky. I had one family member fucking shun me, bro. Like, and she was my cousin. She was I won't say her name.
Fuck you, Tanya.
Fuck you, Tanya. She was my favorite. Like, I loved Tanya so much. Like, she was the shit to me. And then I went to my pop's house, told them I was pregnant, and I hugged her from behind, like, hi, Tanya. And she just sat there. She fucking didn't speak. I've had one interaction with her and it was violent since. And
How did that affect her and her household?
yeah.
You being pregnant?
It was wild. She was just like, I was like, and we were talking about it again the other day because my cousin and my sister and my auntie were here. I was like, what a fucking mean, horrible, nasty human being. Like,
Can we have a
show-
family
like,
reunion?
be supportive.
And just
you
fuck
fucking
Tanya up?
Me, but I did once.
Did ya?
Yeah. Well, she called me fucking names and was like trying to be rude, so we brawled. Yeah, I won't ever speak to her again. She blocked
That's
me on
ridiculous.
Facebook.
Like
I
you
know.
can be shocked and you can be a little bit disappointed and a little bit sad, but by the time you spend 9 months growing the baby and then you have the baby,
You know, it's
why
her
is it
loss.
still an issue?
You know, it was
No
her
one else
loss.
is bothered.
It was her loss to me. Yeah,
That is crazy.
yeah. It was pretty wild. Did you
Yeah.
have any like weird things when you're pregnant? Like no one. Oh, I mean, you were older. How old are you? 21.
Yeah, 21.
Oh,
I think.
Never mind.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing. I just thought of something. Nothing.
Can you say it?
I can't.
Why? Can you whisper it in my ear?
No, it's like it's like gone now. I just it was something I was thinking about when we were talking about dating, and it just slipped my mind, and now I'm back, and I just go, oh. Anyway, do you know what I'm talking about?
It's like one of those things where someone goes, "Oh my god, I need to tell you something."
What?
Oh my god, but I can't tell you.
Oh,
No, I wasn't finished. You got so excited.
oh, I can't wait for bed. Anyway,
Oh. So no, I was 21 when I got pregnant. It was still a little bit of a shock because I had been with the father of my children for less than 6 months.
oh wow,
Yeah, so it was
Oh,
still
hectic.
like, and I think to top it off, I left New Zealand at 21 to move to Australia. I moved here with 2 suitcases, not knowing anyone apart from a
oh,
chick.
you met him here?
So I met him the day after I arrived in New
Oh,
Zealand.
that's right. That's right.
In Australia, sorry.
Yeah, she went all fucking psycho and love bombed, and then she was there.
And it was exactly one of those things like, of course you fucking did. You had to move country and immediately find someone. And yeah, I met him the day after I arrived in Australia. And then 2 days after that, like he took me out on a date type situation. And then I went and stayed back at his house that night. And then I stayed there for 4 days.
Wow. Yeah.
Same clothes, still trying to keep the same makeup on my face for 4 days straight.
No.
Because back then it was like, you're not seeing me with my makeup off.
Oh, I've never had
Probably
that
looking,
experience.
yeah. Like back then, I'm sleeping in my makeup. I'm full caking it on before someone comes to my house. I'm sleeping with it. Like,
We were just saying before, so I don't know if we're going to bounce in now because we always do, but she was saying before, like back in the day, if she was having like a sleepover with boy or someone like hit her up late at night, she'd have to get up, coat her face makeup, do her shit, make herself all like,
straight in my
I
hair.
was like, this is my baby.
Literally, or like someone would message you like late at night.
For
and
a
you'd be-
Snapchat?
Yeah, I would
did you
get
not?
up, do my full face of makeup.
Yeah, wow.
Do a couple snaps and then it would be over and then I'd have to wash it all off and go to bed.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I did that for the 4 days while he was going to work. Producer Tim has just walked in and interrupted rudely.
stay somewhere else?
Where do you want to go?
You want to go? You want to go to Jeremy's? You want to go, Broads? Yes, Dal. You can. Is he picking you up though?
Yeah, but you have to smash it on your forehead first.
Yeah, you have to smash it on your forehead. Just for reference, guys. No, don't. That was my dog. Fuck my life.
Ren's
She's-
daughter has just come in
Yeah.
with her $80 set of acrylics on her fingers. She would
Okay,
like
back it
to
up.
leave the house and stay with her boyfriend for the night, and now she's stealing a
you
mallow
have to
puff.
smash it on your
forehead. There we go.
Once more. Another smash.
Good fuck. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Now eat it.
Imagine doing that in New Zealand when it's really cold and that thing is so
Oh,
solid.
it'd be like
are-
a snowball.
we would have marks on our heads.
Can I have another one?
Yep, one more. Because we've gone off the topic of dating and...
You know what? It needs jam. I'm sorry.
this whole jam thing.
It needs, it fully needs jam. People will know Royales. Royales and Wagon Wheels, kind of similar, not really, but It needs jam, bro.
That's like a biscuit that my great-grandmother would have given me when I went to see her at the restroom with my dad. Restroom?
Sorry, people can hear that.
Retirement home.
A rest.
I know, restroom. That's what they're called.
That's a toilet, hun. Are you going, oh, I just went into the dunny. Went into the restroom with my grandma and she fed me biscuits.
Hang on. Whoa. Restroom. Rest home. Rest home. Now it just sounds weird
that's
because I've said
morbid.
it so much. The rest home.
it's
My
a home where
great-grandmother
you-
was in a rest home.
A retirement home. Like for the elderly.
Yeah, not rest
What
home.
are they
Rest
called?
home. A retirement village.
Retirement home.
Bonnie.
Oh, you're kidding.
Bonnie. I'm going to cry.
What's mine on? Oh, down. Down. Oh. Oh. We're going to have to wrap it up, guys. Oh, you've only got 20 minutes. You didn't even get 40.
No, we're going to have to do the whole potty again. I'm not even joking.
Oh, my God.
If you see any of this,
Wow, we just got to talk straight now. Look at this. So you just all got
my
the-
phone has not been recording.
which means we're not going to get cool videos like we did last time on this app. Whoa.
Sorry.
Whoa. I'll take it from here, guys. There once was a lady named Kay, and her phone was full of storage and it didn't record. She probably
I don't care that my toes are out. I'm getting them out right now because I don't give a shit.
lay them over me, hun. Well, look, guys, so
Yeah.
thinking about it.
Give me a fucking blanket.
I'm not on it, bro. I'm not on it. Here you go, hon. Here you go. Okay, it's okay.
It's okay. You're gonna be okay. It's not okay. Ooh.
Well,
Please
There we
just
have
tell
it,
me that the
guys.
whole thing was a joke.
psych, pranked ya. I didn't prank you. You fucked up. You went and fucking. Well, you should have deleted. Did you delete all the last shit from there?
I got too many nudes, guys.
Yeah, she's got too many nudes and tootsie photos.
My wank bank's too full.
Fucks. Single life. In that dating era. Well, look. Like I said, we're going to have this shit. I think this is still a vibe. I think this is going to go down in history, this one. Ep 2, baby, what's up?
I don't know why you have a pep in your step.
I've been fucking on edge, tired as the whole ep. Now I'm like, what's up? Because I got all the footage, one sick. Well, that we're not even going to be able to fucking use. Well,
Yeah, but I'm the funny one, and now
that was fucking straight karma for saying you're the funny one. My whole life I've been the funny one, and then you come in and you take over. I've always been the funny one. I'm the funny one. Yeah, cop that mic to your tooth, bitch.
now I need some dental work.
I'm the funny one.
I have to just sell some of the photos in my wank bank to pay for my
Yeah,
dental
no
work.
shit. Clear up that phone.
Fuck.
I knew my mouth was feeling weird. I don't have my Invisalign in. Anyway, should we wrap it up?
I don't know. I don't even know if
you
any
don't wrap it up ever.
Oh no, I'm getting.
Don't worry, guys.
Well-
She's wrapping it up.
One thing my mum always told me or taught me:
Mhm.
never to lie.
Yeah, don't lie.
So you're right. I don't ever wrap it up.
Sucks.
Speaking of wrapping it up,
We'll love you. Goodbye. Say goodnight to the family.
no.
Say goodbye to your family.
Goodbye, family.
Good girl. Now it's time for bed. Good girl.
How am I supposed to go to sleep after you wink at me like that?
Baby girl, you be falling asleep after I wink at you all the damn time.
You gonna wink at me?
I'm going to wink at your
I'm gonna
ass.
take your wink.
No, I'm going to make you dinner. Okay, bye, guys.
Oh, what are you cooking for dinner?
That's me. Mic drop.
I mean, I asked you a question, but it's so fine.
What did you say? What'd you say?
And I have never
you
smoked or
always
vaped or
Oh,
anything.
you always had a
And I think I've had the wheeze for like a year, and I just told her it's because I'm fat and there's too much pressure on my lungs. Well, I'm really sorry that this episode has now been cut short. I don't know where we actually finished. I don't know what content you're going to see. But just to wrap it up, one of the phones was not recording.
Wasn't.
So
So instead we're
storage
going to
full.
put this up. You're just going to watch shit be wild.
we're going to do what we can. And we're just going to keep making new podcasts, keep posting content, and cry ourselves to sleep tonight.
Ciao, bella. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.